So you want your content on social media to do three things. You want it to enlighten, you want it to entertain, and you want to engage your fans. When you're thinking about some sort of content or a message that you want to convey in social media, or traditional media to some extent, you want to first and foremost make sure it aligns with your brand. And that's not to say, sometimes people confuse, when I say the word brand, well, are you being authentic if you're saying I've got to align it with my brand? And absolutely, you want to always be authentic, but again, aligning it with your brand really just means honing that focus and cutting away the fat. Your fans don't need to know, that your cat has a cold or what you ate for breakfast. That can probably be cut away. But if it aligns with your brand, by all means, you can consider further if that should be posted on social media or spoken about on traditional media. If it does align with your brand, you're going to want to try to make sure it does at least one of these three. It's even better if it's all three. Does it enlighten your fans? Does it teach them something new? Does it make them think? If so, post it. Does it engage them? You want to make sure you're engaging your fans and you're getting them to talk, you're starting a discussion, you're asking them questions, you have a call to action. You want to get them engaged with you and starting a conversation. And if it's entertaining, it's a bonus. If you can entertain, engage, and enlighten, all three, it's really going to keep your fans coming back to your site, to the Facebook, to Twitter, to your blog, whatever it might be, and wanting more from you. So those three things aside, and as a writer, entertainment I think comes naturally. Most people can always entertain, but thinking, why am I sharing this? Does this align with my brand? Does this educate and enlighten them in some way, and engaging them in some way? All of that aside, another thing to think about that I really encourage authors to do is balance out the subject matter that you're speaking about as well. People don't necessarily want to hear about you and your personal life every single post. They might not also want to hear about your book every single post. So if you can think of kind of a 33% balance of something about yourself, something about your book, and then something about the industry, whether that's the industry in which your book is about. So again, going back to that accounting or HR, nonfiction book, you can give some industry insight. Or if it's a fiction book, you could write about the book publishing world or something that maybe your main character is interested in, or kind of bigger picture rather than just your specific book. So if you can balance out all of that, again, it's going to keep people coming in. Again, going back to the cat thing, you don't, want to post about that a lot, but if you've always posted very serious posts and then you post about the cat or what you had for breakfast, that might pique some interest. So keeping it balanced, kind of that 33%, you, your book, the industry, and then enlighten, engage, and entertain. It'll keep people coming back to your site.